The facilitator approach is very different from the executive one, where the teacher is in the center and the knowledge is served to the students without considering their backgrounds. Therefore, this picture can be used to represent the teaching with a facilitator approach. The facilitator approach puts all the attention on the student as a unique person, and her relationship with the teacher is a relationship between peers and equals.
What is the focus of the facilitator approach? The teacher as facilitator places a great deal of emphasis on students as persons. This is a student-centered approach. There is no set curriculum. It is shaped in accordance with the needs of a student. Work starts from the life experience with children bring to school.
Before examining the facilitator approach in detail, I will give you some information about the Maker framework. This framework consists of the 5 basic elements of teaching. Those basic elements are methods, awareness of students, knowledge of the content, ends that describe the purposes and ideals for teaching, and relationship that exists between the teacher and students. On the Maker framework, awareness of the student is regarded as the most important element of teaching. In this respect, it refers to what the teacher knows about his or her students, including their talents, interests, concerns, their personal histories and family backgrounds, and their performance in previous years of schooling. Relationship and ends also have a key position in the facilitator approach, but both of these are tightly bound to awareness of the student as a person. Within this context, we can say that in facilitator approach, learning takes place within a good relationship between teacher and students. Besides, facilitative teacher helps the student to become authentically as a person. And as for the ends, it includes the purposes a facilitative teacher has for his teaching and for his students. Methods used in the facilitator approach also should help the student use the knowledge they learned. Shortly, to summarize the aim of the Maker framework in the facilitator approach, respecting the student as a person is to respect what that student has already learned about the world that shapes his or her everyday life.
In this graphic, you can see how much relevance is given to the student in the teaching process, 50%, and to his relationship with the teacher, 30%. Knowledge and method, on the other hand, are not fixed and of course can depend on the student. In the caring relation in this context, the teacher keeps the focus on the formation of identity of the student and on his or her personality and interests.
Now I will give you a short example for a facilitative teacher. Her name is Nancy Wong, and she is an English teacher who promoted the facilitator approach. Nancy believes that the most important thing an education can give to the youngest is some perspective on themselves. She teaches as if each word of literature the children read was connected to their own life experiences. Concluding, you can say that the facilitative teacher recognizes the uniqueness of each student and helps her or him to become what she or he authentically is as a person. We hope that we could give you an overview about the facilitator approach, and thank you for your attention.